Testing, 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 1, 2, testing, testing, testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. All right, hello everybody. This is Nick Stavas live from Glenwood, Iowa, getting set to bring you a Hawkeye 10 boys varsity matchup between the Glenwood Rams and the Kemper Knights here on GlenwoodSports.com. The Rams come into this game ranked 6th in the state in Class 3A, boasting a 6-2 record overall and sitting in 3rd place in the conference at 2-1. The Rams are led by senior forward Christian Stanislav, who has put on a clinic through the first half of the season, averaging 25 points per game and 9 rebounds. With a late offensive spark from junior guard Zach Carr, look for the Rams to light up the scoreboard against a Kemper team that allowed over 80 points to Harlan 2 weeks ago. The Knights currently sit 4th in the Hawkeye 10 with a 2-2 conference record and a 3-4 record overall. They're led by senior duo of Ben Brinks and Blake Baumhover, both averaging over 11 points a game. The Knights will need to be on the top of their game to pull off the upset over the Rams on the road tonight. Glenwood is seeking their 4th win in a row. They are coming out onto the court as we speak, and we will take a short break and be right back with the national anthem, the opening tip-off, and the starting lineups. You're listening to Ram Basketball on GlenwoodSports.com. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to GlenwoodSports.com. Nick Stavas, right and solo tonight live from Glenwood, Iowa, as we are getting set for tonight's matchup between the Glenwood Rams and the Kemper Knights. It is a varsity contest as we are getting set to go. The Rams come into this game at 6-2 on the season. They've won 3 games in a row, seeking their 4th win. The Knights come into the game 3-4 on the year. They're 2-2 in the conference. Glenwood's 2-1 in the conference. This is a conference game, so it counts towards the Hawkeye 10 record, as all games will tonight across the conference. So getting set for tonight's starting lineup, a little change for the Rams. It's going to be Christian Stanislav, Ryan Bloom, Zach Carr, and Ryan Leith as normal, and then Dax Lapla will find his way into the starting lineup instead of Cade Van Ness for the first time this season. A little change coming out of the break as we are getting set to go from Glenwood. We are going to take a quick break for the national anthem and be right back. You're listening to Ram Basketball on GlenwoodSports.com. So we are set to go here in Glenwood for this Hawkeye 10 duel between the Glenwood Rams and the Kemper Knights. Starting lineups tonight, Zach Carr, Christian Stanislav, Ryan Bloom, Ryan Leith, and Dax Lapala will start for the Rams. For the Knights, it'll be Berg, Brinks, Baumhover, Tigges, and Putney as we are set to go. And the tip is going to be tipped back to Dax Lapala, and Ryan Leith has it on the wing over to Lapala, and Carr has it as we are set to go here in Glenwood. The Rams will have possession first. They have scored. They have lit up the scoreboard the last few games, scoring over 70 points 3 games in a row. Their last win was 73-50 at Clarinda right before Christmas break, as that one's stolen away and taken the other way. Pass down low, up off the glass, and that is good. That is Kyle Berg on the connection there for the Knights, so they take an early 2-0 lead as Zach Carr will walk it up the floor for Glenwood. A half-court press here. A 3/4 court press here from the Knights. Leith has it in the corner over to Carr. Zach Carr has exploded his offensive production the last couple games. His last 3 games have been 27, 21, and 19 points for the junior guard as Christian Stanislav turns around and banks one off the glass. He has also been fantastic. That is the Hawkeye 10's leading scorer, Stanislav is. He averages 25 points a game and 9 rebounds, so he will be a problem for the Knights tonight if they can't get a body on him. As a pass down low, ball swatted away as Berg catches his own rebound, and now it's swatted out of bounds, and it will belong to the Knights. It's going to be Putney to inbound it here for Kemper. There's the inbound to Baumhover. Now out to Baumhover on the wing for three. That one's good. So the Knights are shooting well so far. And three knocked down there from Baumhover. Now they're showing a full court press as the Rams are trying to get it across. Carr walks it up for Glenwood. Now kick over here to Ryan Bloom. Bloom over to Carr up top. Down low to a wide open Dax Lapala who lays it in. Dax's first start of the season. He had 11 points. Is the highest of his season so far off the bench at Clarinda. Finds his way into the starting lineup as the Rams look to run a 5-out guard set as opposed to having Van Ness down low. Van Ness and Hughes will still come off the bench. From the corner, no good. That's an air ball from Putney, and now the Rams running the floor. Pass down to Carr, and that one is going to be knocked out of bounds off of Kemper. So the Rams will look to run the floor a lot. And games that they've won, they've scored at least 70 points in every game. So they will be trying to do the same tonight. And their fourth conference game of the season is an up and under there from Berg is no good. He gets his own rebound. He's swatted by Dax Lapala, but he will get called for a foul. And Berg will head to the line. So Kyle Berg, he had 12 points and 6 rebounds in Kemper's win over Atlantic on December 17th. That was their last win. Right after that game, they fell to Harlan by 30 points, so they will be trying to erase that from their memory with the win tonight as Berg misses on his first free throw. Berg averages 7.5 points and 3 rebounds for the Knights. A nice role-playing contributor there as he misses on both free throws. Stanislav with the rebound, and here come the Rams. Pass to Ryan Bloom on the wing, guarded tightly here by Tigas. Now down low to Stanislav. He had a wide open shot, missed the pass, even fights through traffic, and lays that one in. It's 8-5 Glenwood, 5:11 to go here in the first quarter. There's the pass to the corner. It's Putney, over to Berg, stolen away. Ball's loose, taken by Dax Lapala, and he's going to be fouled as he tripped over Berg. Ryan Leith with a helping hand there as Berg will be called for the foul. So a foul on either squad so far as Trey Knob checks into the game for the Knights. Carr walking it up the floor for the Rams. He is the second leading scorer on this team as Carr lost a handle and carried. Pretty obvious carry there as he rifles it over to the referee, obviously upset with himself there. The inbound to Putney, he will bring it up the floor for the Knights. Knights have struggled on the road so far this season. They're only 1-3 on the road. Their one win coming against Atlantic. Atlantic did not have their leading scorer, Chase Molinax, in that game, so Kemper was able to pull out a 12-point victory as Baumhover goes in wildly and able to draw a foul. Schulte didn't like the call, thought Baumhover might have been out of control. But either way, it's going to be a foul as Cade Van Ness is looking to check into the game here for the first time tonight. Baumhover's first free throw is good. So the Knights now 1 for 3 on the night as Lapala comes out, Van Ness comes in. Rams will be looking to run more of a post game with Van Ness in the game as opposed to Lapala running a 5-guard set. As Baumhover knocks down both his free throws. 8-7, Glenwood with the lead. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rams looking for their third conference win of the season here right out of the break. There's a pass to Stanislav as he goes straight up. Can't get it to go off the glass. Gets his own rebound. Puts it off the glass again and in. Nice way to stick with it there from Christian Stanislav, as he already has 6 points of Glenwood's 10 so far in this game. Here's Putney from the corner. Gets it out. That one is stolen away. Rebound here to Stanislav. This one's tipped and stolen. Here comes Berg now. Berg down low. Layup is no good there from Benjamin Brinks. And the Rams will come the other way. So a missed layup there. Those are the kind of shots you have to make on the road if you want to beat this number 6 team here in Class 3A as Ryan Bloom drives the lane and a nice move for the lay-in. A 5-point lead for Glenwood. Brinks gets it out to That is Knob, and Knob gets it to bank in off the glass from the free throw line. So a nice jumper there from Knob. 12-9, Glenwood with the lead. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Ryan Leith and Zach Carr passing back and forth to get it across. Now Ryan Bloom for three from the wing, and he knocks it down. Bloom has been a bit quiet in the scoring column so far through the first 8 games of the season, but that one he knocks down in a hurry. And he has 7 points just like that as a missed three. And now here come the Rams. Nice pass there from Stanislav. Shot up, no good, but a blocking foul is going to be called. That one is going to be on Baumhover, and Stanislav will head to the line. So Ryan Bloom with 7 points, Stanislav with 6. As Jack Hughes looks to check into the game, Coach Schulte sends him to the scorer's table. Stanislav will shoot free throws. Stanislav and the Rams as a whole struggled shooting free throws for the first about 5 or 6 games of the season, as he misses short on that one. Through 6 games, they only shot 51% as a team, which isn't going to win you many games, especially close ones. They've improved the last 2 games. They shot well against Denison and Red Oak and Clarinda, their 3 wins, as Stanislav goes 0 for 2, both on the short end. Now here come the Knights trying to run the floor, and it's stolen away. Glenwood on the fast break. Here's Bloom. Look to pull up. Now he hands it off to Stanislav, who pulls up for 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Goes to Bloom. And he's going to back it out. Hands it off to Hughes. Hughes also had a career-high 11 points against Clarinda. Both he and Lapala with 11 apiece off the bench. Hughes shot 4 for 5 from the field as Bloom loses that one, and it's stolen away. Now a 2-on-1 here for the Knights. A nice move there from Berg as he goes in and gets the contact. Zach Carr will be called for the foul, and Berg will head to the line. So quite a few fouls here in this first quarter, 5 in total. 3 on Glenwood, 2 on Kemper. 15-9, Glenwood with the lead. 2:22 to go in the first quarter. As Berg's free throw is no good. He's now 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Berg's second free throw bounces in and out, and so he is now 0 for 4. Here comes Carr up the floor for the Rams, moving quickly. Almost had it stolen away, now gets it out to Bloom. Bloom's going to drive baseline, puts up his nice little floater, can't get it to go. Rebound, Stanislav, who puts it back up and in. That's the second time Stanislav has been able to get some second chance points for the Rams. As he and Bloom going back and forth for the leading scorer here. Stanislav now has 8 here in the first quarter. A nice move there from Baumhover down the lane. Gets the reverse lay-in to go, and it's another 6-point game here late in the first quarter. There's a pass to Bloom, a wide-open 3, and he knocks it down. Ryan Bloom has come to life here in the first quarter of this game. 10 points already for Bloom as Baumhover takes it straight at the Glenwood defense. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Stanislav. He's going to run quickly. Stanislav makes a nice move at the half court. Now he loses the ball. And it is still loose, and now up ahead to Brinks, goes up and fouled by Bloom. Hughes was chasing him down. He kind of pointed at Bloom to let him go ahead and try to chase down and block the shot, but he's called for the foul. Stanislav tried going coast to coast and ended up getting it stolen away as about 3 different Knights collapsed on him. It looks like Schulte was having a conversation with Stanislav. If he would have just passed that ball, there were a couple guys open for a shot as Brinks misses his first free throw. So the Knights struggling from the free throw line here. They're 2 for 8 so far in this game. Brinks' second free throw is good. 20 to 12. Glenwood with the lead. 1:21 to go here in the first quarter. Hughes is going to walk it up for the Rams. He tries to get it to Stanislav, and it's batted out of bounds by Tigas, and it will remain with the Rams. So Stanislav will inbound here for Glenwood. Gets it in the Carr. Carr guarded tightly by Putney. Now gets it over to Hughes. Hughes drives the lane, tries to lay it in off the glass. He's too strong, and then the rebound goes to Kemper, and here comes Baumhover the other way. Now here's a long 2 from Knob. Can't get it to go. Rebound tracked down by Stanislav. Rams are going to run here as Hughes gets it up ahead to Carr. Carr thought about pulling up, drives baseline, now kicks it back out to Hughes. Stanislav is standing with his arms up, wanting the ball. Now a kick out to Ryan Bloom, who misses the three. Ball's tipped around, out of bounds off of Kemper as Ryan Leith checks back into the game. Zach Carr will get a breather. So a lot of sloppy passes here for the Rams so far. They lead by 8 points with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. But they have turned the ball over quite a bit and fouled quite a bit. 4 fouls already to their name. The Rams look like they might hold here for the last shot. Schulte barking out some instructions. And Bloom is just going to stand there and hold the ball. So Glenwood is much better when they get out to a good start. And their 2 losses at Atlantic and at Lewis Central, they were down by double digits in the first quarter and were never able to claw back into the game. In Atlantic they did, but could not finish off the Trojans. And Atlantic is a team that this Kemper team took down, so the Rams will need to be careful against Kemper tonight as a launch 3 there from Ryan Bloom is no good. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, your score, Glenwood 20, Kemper 12. You're watching Ram basketball here on GlenwoodSports.com. Back here on GlenwoodSports.com, we'd like to get a quick thank you to our sponsors here. Barrett Auto Center, Best Finish Auto Service, Sharp Street Groomers, Glenwood State Bank, Marty Stavas State Farm, Jim Hughes Real Estate, El Porton Mexican Restaurant, A-Strope Insurance Services, and Glenwood Home Services. A big thanks to those sponsors. If it were not for them, we would not be able to bring you these games tonight. So we appreciate all their support of GlenwoodSports.com. 20-12 is your score at the start of the second quarter. Kemper starts with the ball, and that one is knocked off of Brink's hands and out of bounds. So Glenwood will get possession here. Rams lead by 8 points. And a little bit of foul trouble. They had 4 fouls in that first half. 3 of them came right off the bat in the first couple minutes. So the Rams will look to clean that up as that one's tipped away and stolen by Berg. Coming the other way, gets it to Brinks. Brinks pulls up for a long 3, can't get that one to go. Rebound tipped around, goes out to Stanislav, now up ahead to Leith. Leith puts it up and can't get the lay-in to go. Good defense there by Brinks, one-on-one. Putney comes down with the rebound, and the Knights set up in the half court. Kick out to Brinks, now over to Baumhover for 3. That one is no good, and the rebound goes to Van Ness. Gets it over to Hughes, and Hughes will bring it up the floor. Glenwood with a 20-point quarter, quite a few points there for the Rams as they were able to get out and run as Stanislav with a nice backdoor cut lays that one in off the glass. Rams take a 10-point lead. Zach Carr looking to check back into the game at the next timeout. He was tagged with 2 fouls in that first quarter, so Schulte took him out as Putney pulls up, can't get it to hit anything. Van Ness with another rebound. Now here come the Rams. Stanislav is standing on the 3-point line, waving his arms as he was at one point in the first quarter. Just waiting for a pass as Leith puts up a couple of layups, can't get him to go. Ball is fought for. And now it's poked away from Baumhover, now up ahead to Leith again. Leith is going to bounce pass it here to Van Ness. Van Ness, a fake turnaround jumper, not the best shot you could take as this, there's a lid on the basket right now for the Rams. As Leith has missed about 3 layups here in 2 possessions. Some nice post defense here from the Knights. Now here's Putney pulling up, no good. Rebound goes to Tigges. Tigges fights off some defenders and gets that one to go. Tigges stands 6'5" tall, which is taller than any players the Rams have, so he might be a threat down low in the post as this game moves along. An 8-point lead now for Glenwood, 22-14. A wide open lane there for Christian Stanislav. He wanted a foul. He went up for the dunk and lost the ball on the way up, but it still went in. He dunked it right over Tigas. He was looking at the ref, pleading for a foul, did not get it, but a nice athletic move there anyway for Stanislav as he gets another bucket here on the other end. So the Rams are really putting on the pressure here as they are running up and down the floor, getting steals, turning them into buckets. It is a 12-point lead for Glenwood, 26-14, 5:06 to go in the second quarter. This is Ram Basketball on GlenwoodSports.com. Back here on GlenwoodSports.com. 5:06 to go here in the second quarter. Glenwood with a 12-point lead out of the Kemper timeout. Full-court press here for the Rams as Kemper breaks it pretty easily. Now an errant pass there to Tigas, and it goes out of bounds off of the Knights, and it will go to Glenwood. So Rams are pretty famous for their full-court press. That's essentially what won them a state championship last year. Full court press in high school basketball is tough for most teams to handle because it makes basically everyone have to dribble the ball. And not very many teams have 5 guys that can put it on the floor. Which is we just saw there. A pull-up 3 here from Stanislav. He can't get it to go. That one's knocked out of bounds off of Lapala, and it will go to the Knights. Inbound here from Photo. Tough defense here on Baumhover as the Rams set up in the full court press. Another errant pass, and it is saved by Tigas, but goes straight to Stanislav, and the Rams are coming the other way. There's Stanislav, makes a move, now kicks it out to Carr. Carr along 2, can't get it to go. Rebound, tipped around, and they're going to get a foul on Glenwood. That's going to be on Dax Lapala over the back. So Ryan Leith will check in for him as Lapala now has 3 fouls here in this first half. Foul trouble is going to be an issue when you're running a full court press. It takes a lot of contact to run it effectively. But a deep Rams lineup could prove to be helpful when they're able to run that. Double team here on Baumhover, almost stolen away. Now Berg just about lost it, and he does lose it, and now the Rams get a timeout. That is the signature Schulte move. Whenever the ball is loose and he sees his player get it, he instantly calls a timeout, and that time he gets it. So we are at 4 minutes even here to go here in the first half. Your score, Glenwood 26, Kemper 14. You're listening to Ram Basketball on GlenwoodSports.com. Back here on GlenwoodSports.com, Nick Stavas riding solo tonight. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. A 12-point lead, 26-14 for Glenwood as Stanislav gets it in following the timeout. Leith picks up his dribble in the half court, finds Van Ness, and now Carr is going to take it up top to set up a play. Carr gets it over to Stanislav. Zone defense here from the Knights. Trailing the ball pretty well. Van Ness gets it over to Carr. Rams taking their time here. They've already burned 30 seconds off the clock. trying to set up an open shot as Carr kicks it back over to Stanislav. He hits a three, cannot get it to go, and now they're going to get a jump ball. Berg was fighting for the rebound with Carr. Jump ball will remain with the Rams. Van Ness catches the inbound, tries to make a move, now kicks it back out. Brinks guarding Carr tightly here. Carr trying to push into him, get a foul. Now feeds it down low the post to Stanislav. He falls away, gets a foul called. Cannot get the shot to fall. And Stanislav will head to the line. So Christian Stanislav, the leading scorer in the Hawkeye 10, he has been the Rams' bread and butter. Most people would think when you're averaging 25 points a game that you take too many shots, but he shoots 55% from the field. But one thing that he definitely could improve on is his free throw shooting, as he is now 0 for 3. And Stanislav misses another one. That one rattles in and out. 0 for 4 on the night from the line for Christian Stanislav. 2.5 minutes to go here. 2:55 to go here in the first half. That one is swatted away by Cade Van Ness. Stanislav gets it up ahead to Carr. Now Carr fighting for the ball. He lost it. And they're going to get a foul. Not entirely sure who they called that on. Might have been on Leith fighting for the ball. Either way, it will remain with the Knights. So Baumhover will bring it up here for Kemper. 26-14. The score has stayed at 26-14 for a long time. For about 5 minutes now. And now Carr breaks away off the steal. Carr one-on-one with Brinks. A nice move and a lay-in. A beautiful move there. Carr able to contort his body in the air. He's pretty good at that. Had a lot of those moves last year. He's kind of brought that move along this year as he has turned into a scoring machine for the Rams these last couple games. Baseline jumper from Berg is no good. Rebound to Van Ness. Van Ness is raking in the rebounds right now as he brings it up the floor with no help. Kemper fans want to carry. He's just trying to find somebody to pass it to, and that one's going to be swatted away. I'm not entirely sure that one's Van Ness's fault as he didn't have anyone to pass it to. That one is swatted away there by Ryan Bloom. Photo cannot get that one to fall. Now the ball's tipped around some more. Carr in the lay-in gets that one to go, and a hard foul from Berg. Berg is not happy as he slams the pad behind the hoop. And Carr will head to the line for an and one. That will be Kyle Berg's third foul already in this game, so he will have to come out. They're actually not going to take him out. They're going to keep him in the game. Now he's going to come out. John McCarty comes in for the Knights. So big substitutions. Not very many, judging from my stat sheet, not a lot of guys that we have seen a lot of minutes so far this year. Carr's free throw is good, so he completes the three-point play. 31-14 is your score. 1:47 to go here in the first half. Rams playing solid defense. 14 points through almost 2 full quarters is pretty impressive feat. McCarty gets it down low to Tigges. Tigges gets it on the baseline. Tigges backing down Stanislav, puts it up off the glass and in. Nice move there from Austin Tigges. Carr brings it down the floor, gets it over to Hughes. Jimbalvo into the game for the first time as he's going to go up and he's going to get fouled on the floor. So an inbound coming. Justin Jimbalvo had an ankle injury early in the season. He sat out the first 5 games. They've slowly worked him into the lineup. They've kind of brought him in as a reserve the last couple games. He got some minutes last week or 2 weeks ago in Clarinda, and now he comes in as the Rams are in foul trouble. He is another senior in this lineup. So if Jimbalvo can come in, and that's going to be a 5-second call on Ryan Leith. So Leith could not get the ball in time, and it'll be a turnover there for the Rams. If Jimbalvo can come in and stay healthy and be a contributor, running an 8-deep lineup for the Rams could be very effective, especially with the defense they run, could get them in some foul trouble. In some big games, you're going to need another guy, as we're still waiting on the call here from the referees. They're going to have a jump ball. Both referees raised their hand, and neither one of them knew what to call. And they're going to call it a jump ball, and it will remain here with Kemper. And that's going to be 5 seconds. So Leith gets called for the 5-second violation over here on this end, and then Putney gets called for it on the other end. Could be a pretty quick 5 seconds. Neither party was very happy with the call. But either way, the inbounding tough for both teams tonight as we tick under a minute to go here in the first half. Carr with a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound to Brinks. And now going to be a touch foul there. And it's going to be they're going to get that on Ryan Leith. So it looked like Leith wasn't even in the play. It looked like Jimbalvo was the one down there. But they're going to call it on Leith. That's going to be his second foul of the night, as that will be the first foul of the bonus. A 1-and-1 will be shot as Brinks sinks the first one, and he'll get another. 31-17 your score. 48 seconds to go here in the first half. A very sloppy game from both sides. Lots of fouls, lots of turnovers, and not a lot of made shots, as that one is turned over again off the inbound. Stanislav had too much heat on the pass. Hughes couldn't handle it, and a quick score there for Kemper. And suddenly it's an 11-point game when the Rams looked pretty comfortable in the lead. As Carr will go coast to coast, straight to the bucket, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Stanislav. He puts it back up and in. Christian Stanislav already having himself a game. He has 16 points on the night. Putney gets it down low to McCarty. McCarty backing down Stanislav, puts up a floater and gets it to go. John McCarty, first points of the season for him. Carr gets it over to Jimbalvo. 7 seconds here on the clock. Carr driving, kicking it out to Jimbalvo. He needs to shoot, and that one is going to be called for a travel. So Jimbalvo called for a travel with 2 seconds remaining. The Rams have really gone into this half sloppy, and I have a feeling the Glenwood coaching staff will have something to say about that in the locker room. They were playing solid basketball all the way up to about the 3-minute mark in this half, and they've turned the ball over and really got into foul trouble. So a sloppy half sees the Rams take an 11-point lead. 33-22 is your score. You're watching Ram basketball here on GlenwoodSports.com. back here on GlenwoodSports.com. Nick Stavas riding solo here tonight from Glenwood, Iowa. It's a varsity Hawkeye 10 matchup in boys basketball between Glenwood and Kemper as we are getting set for the second half to get underway here. The Rams have a 33 to 22 lead over Kemper. At one point they held an 18-point lead in that first half. A pretty sloppy end to the half. Lots of turnovers, lots of fouls. Let Kemper kind of claw back into it. Christian Stanislav is your leading scorer tonight. 16 points so far in this game. Ryan Bloom got off to a hot start in the first quarter. He has 10. Zach Carr with 5. Dax Lapalo with 2. For the Knights, it is a pretty spread around scoring column there. Baumhover has 7. He leads the Knights through one half. So the Rams will start with the ball here. A quick pass down low to Stanislav as he puts it up, gets it swatted away, gets his own rebound, can't get it to go. Leith down there to get the rebound, gets it taken away, and that one's going to be going the other way. So the Rams have a lot of turnovers so far, cannot seem to get a handle on the ball. As a spin around move there from Berg, and he hits the first shot of the second half, and it is a single-digit lead here now of 9 points here for the Rams. I can't imagine the words that Coach Schulte and Coach Portray said were particularly kind to the Rams as Ryan Bloom knocks down a 3 to start off the scoring here for Glenwood as the Rams take a 12-point lead back. I can't imagine the halftime talk was all too kind as Glenwood really closed out that half in sloppy fashion. They'll try to improve on those mistakes here in the second half. A nice pass down low to Tegas, and he can't even hit rim as that one is bounced around, and now foul called, and it will go to the Rams. So Stanislav has 16 points. He will inbound it here. He missed 4 free throws. He was 0 for 4 from the line. Both teams struggling from the free throw line here in this game. That has been a pretty common theme for the Rams so far throughout this season. This will be their 9th game of the year. As Bloom pulls up for 3 once again, and he nails it. Ryan Bloom is the hot hand as he started the first quarter very quick, and he starts the third quarter the same way. 2 straight threes right off the bat, and it is a 15-point lead now for the Rams. Here's Baumhover over to Putney in the corner. A wide open 3 for Putney, and he answers right back. So both teams trading blows here. 12-point lead now again for Glenwood. 6:22 to go in the third quarter. Up ahead to Ryan Bloom. He makes a spin move. Now gets it down low to Stanislav off the glass and in. Nice pass there from Ryan Bloom. Finds Stanislav wide open under the hoop as he gets that one to fall. 14-point lead for Glenwood. Here's Briggs driving the baseline. Swatted away by Ryan Leith. A nice athletic play from Leith. Now here comes Lapala the other way. Carr a wide open 3 in transition. Can't get that one to fall. Lapala gets the rebound. Now he finds Carr coming down the lane, and it's swatted away. Ball is still loose. Bloom fighting for it. Lapala fighting for it as well, and now it's taken the other way. And Ryan Leith comes flying in, and they're going to get him for a foul. Ben Brinks gathered the Aaron pass there in the front court, and then Leith just came flying in trying to steal that one away. That is one thing this Glenwood team really likes to do. Go for those steals and be aggressive with it as Kyle Foto checks into the game here for the Knights. Putney gets it over to Foto, who takes a 3 right out of the bench. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Baumhover. Now Putney fakes a shot, now goes up off the glass. An awkward shot, can't get that one to fall. Lapala with the rebound. Up ahead to Leith. Leith lost that pass. Leith is struggling tonight, handle the ball. It stays with the Rams. Now Bloom, a wide open 3 from the wing. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Brinks. Bodies flying everywhere, and now here come the Knights the other way. Foto brings it up for the Knights. Tries to drive baseline, now backs out. Kicks it out to Baumhover for 3, who knocks it down. Blake Baumhover now into double digits. He's the only Knight in double digits with 10 points. And now here comes Baumhover flying in. He gets the foul, pats his chest, says, yes, that's my fault. And they will call him for the foul. That'll be his second foul of the night. Jack Hughes will check into the game. Leith will come out. Leith has 3 fouls, no points yet for him, as he will take a seat. Really aggressive player, Leith is. Sometimes struggles with the ball handling, but he will fly in there and steal the ball away from you before you even know it. As Hughes is going to take a three. Rattles in and out, knocked away. Bloom got the rebound, and he's fouled. So they're going to get a foul on 41. That's Austin Tigas. He's 6'4" sophomore. Down low to Bloom. Bloom shoots it over Tigas. Can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Putney, and they're going to get another whistle. And they're going to get a foul on Baumhover on the floor. So another foul there. That's 2 quick fouls on Blake Baumhover. He's the leading scorer for the night so far. Baumhover led with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Kemper's win over Atlantic as Christian Stanislav knocks down a 3. So the Rams are hot from the arc so far in this second half. Here's Putney, fakes a 3 from the wing, now gets it down low to Tigas, who misses an easy lay-in, and now it will go the other way. Lapala with the rebound. He's getting a lot of rebounds here in the second half. Bloom has a wide open 3, and he knocks it down. Glenwood is red hot from the 3-point line as they have busted open a 17-point lead here midway through this third quarter. Baumhover driving the lane, lost it out of bounds, and it will be off the Rams. So it will stay with Kemper. Christian Stanislav with 21, Ryan Bloom with 19. Bloom has not had a game like this yet this year. It's good to see him back in the scoring column, as he is one of the commodities for this Glenwood team, one of the, quote, big 3. They're going to get a foul on the floor on Dax Lapala, so he will come out of the game. That was Lapala's 4th foul, so one more and he's out of the game. He got 3 quick ones late in that first half. Called for another one, comes out, and Van Ness is in. Here's Putney from the corner. Putney a jump stop, puts it up off the glass and gets it to roll. So the Knights trying to claw back into this game. 47-32 is your score. Glenwood with the lead in the ball. 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Hughes and Carr walking it up here for Glenwood. A wide open lane here for Stanislav, who puts it up, and he is fouled hard by Austin Tigas. It was either foul him or get a wide open layup, and the way Stanislav's been shooting free throws, you'd probably want to foul him. 0 for 4 on the night. We'll see if he can figure that out here. Has struggled all season. This has been the one part of his game, if you were to nitpick his game so far this season, this has been the one part that just has not been there, and once again, he misses short. That can get in your head as a free throw shooter, just as a golfer or a batter. Cannot get out of that slump. And he's finally able to hit one, so he's 1 for 6 from the free throw line on the night. Extends that lead out to 16 points here for the Rams. Down low to McCarty. McCarty out to Putney. He thought about the 3, guarded by Stanislav. Now try to get it down low to Putney, stolen away by Van Ness. Here comes Bloom. Bloom on a one-on-one, puts it up, a nice move, and gets the roll. A beautiful ball handling there from Ryan Bloom, and he gets that one to fall. It's an 18-point lead. Putney a quick 3 on the other end. Can't get that one to go. Rebound tipped around, and they're going to get a foul on Baumhover. And that, I'm not sure that's the best call. Nobody on this Kemper side likes that call, and I totally understand where they're coming from. And now they're going to switch it. Yeah, it looks like Ryan Bloom flew in from behind and knocked Baumhover pretty hard, and they called Baumhover for the foul. Now they're going to change that. The ref said, my bad, as these Kemper fans are starting to cool down, as that would have been a pretty questionable call. But it will stay with Kemper now. Brinks off the screen along 2. Gets that one to fall. A beautiful shot there from Ben Brinks off the screen in the inbound. Knocks down the 2-point jumper. 2:42 to go here in the third quarter. 50-34 is your score. Glenwood with the lead. A no-look pass there from Bloom, and they're going to get Stanislav for an offensive foul. So Stanislav had a wide open lane, A pretty good way to sell that there from McCarty. And they're going to get Stanislav for an offensive foul. Schulte arguing with the ref all the way down the floor here, as it will go the other way. Here's Photo in the corner, guarded by Stanislav. Kick out to the top. Putney kicks it to Baumhover. Now he's going to drive the lane, and they're going to get a foul on the floor on Zach Carr. So the Glenwood parents and students across the way here, not too happy with these last two calls. Already 5 fouls on either squad here in the second half, as that one falls for Baumhover. He has 12 points in the night, leads the Knights. Stanislav with 22 for the Rams, Bloom with 21. They are leading the way for Glenwood. 14-point lead now for the Rams. Here's Carr, no-look pass out to Bloom, and they're going to get another foul here on Brinks. So both teams are almost to the bonus just 6 minutes into this half. These refs really calling a lot of fouls here in this second half. 6 fouls on the Knights, 5 on the Rams. And we've only played 6 minutes here in the half. Stanislav, skip pass over here to Carr. Carr pulls up from the baseline and gets that to fall. Talking to a couple of players on the team, they said Zach Carr's best shot is a pull-up 2-point jumper. He doesn't shoot it very often, but when he does, it's pretty much money every time, and that time we saw it there. Nice spin around move there from Baumhover. He can't finish. Fighting for his own rebound. He gets it, falls on the ball. Now a kick over to Putney. Putney a wide open 3 and gets it to fall. Putney knocks down the 3, and we're now to a 13-point game. Kemper side getting pretty excited here, trying to claw back into this game. At one point they trailed by 20. They've cut it to 13 here late in the third quarter. 1:20 to go. 52-39, the Rams with the lead. Carr going to set up the play, gets it over to Hughes. Now over to Stanislav. Long 3 for Stanislav, who knocks it down. So Christian Stanislav answers Putney's call as he nails a 3 and puts the Rams back up by 16. And that one's stolen away by Ryan Bloom. Bloom on the breakaway, got it swatted at, gets the foul and the bucket. So they're going to get Putney for the shooting foul. He is in the ref's ear all the way down the floor. But they're going to call it. It looked like that foul might have been on the floor. Putney swatted at it pretty early on the drive. There's no continuation rule like there is in the NBA, but that time they're going to give Bloom the shot, and he will complete the N1 play here with a free throw. Now back to a 19-point lead for the Rams, 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Wide open 3 from the corner for Photo, and he hits it. Lots of threes. It is raining threes from both squads here in this third quarter. And every time the Rams are looking like they're just going to completely pull away in this game, Kemper comes up with a nice shot to kind of keep themselves in it as Bloom pulls up for 3 from the wing, and he can't get that one to go. Long rebound goes to Putney. Putney will drive the lane, puts it up over Bloom, and can't get the roll. High off the glass, could not get it to fall. Now here comes Hughes the other way. Hughes to Stanislav, driving on McCarty. Nice pass there to Bloom, and Bloom lays it in. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 18-point lead for the Rams. Baumhover looking to go coast to coast. He swatted away there by Zach Carr, but they're going to say Carr stepped out of bounds on the rebound. Kemper wanted a foul. That was a pretty hard swat. No foul on Carr, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Possession retained here by the Knights. 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 18-point lead for the Rams. And that was going to be called for a foul. So they're going to get Leith for another foul there on Ben Brinks. Brinks was trying to catch the inbound pass. Leith had a hold of him the whole time. And that should be, it is not a 1-and-1. One short of the bonus here. So 13 total fouls called in this quarter. 6 on the Rams, 7 on the Knights, and now an inbound coming again with 2.2 seconds to go in the third. They're going to hit Brinks on the inbound. He's going to pull up for 2 and cannot get it to go on the wide open shot. So at the end of 3, a lot of fouls in that half, but at the end of 3 quarters, your score, Glenwood 60, Kemper 42. You're watching Ram basketball on GlenwoodSports.com. Back here on GlenwoodSports.com, Nick Stavas by myself tonight, bringing you this varsity contest Hawkeye 10 conference basketball game between the Kemper Knights and the Glenwood Rams. Glenwood with a comfortable 18-point lead here to start the fourth quarter. Kemper will have the ball as Baumhover will bring it up here for the Knights. He leads Kemper with 12 points. Brinks in the corner, gets it over to Tigas. Tigas puts it up off the glass, can't get that one to go. Rebound comes to Lapala. Up ahead to Bloom. Bloom trying to corral that pass. He does get it in the corner, gets it over to Van Ness. Van Ness thought about the two. Now he drives the lane, puts it up, and the floater's no good. Rebound goes to Carr, and he puts it in off the glass. So a nice effort there on the offensive glass from the Rams. 62-42 your score, a 20-point lead now for Glenwood. Baumhover goes up wildly, can't get that one to go. And now this is going to be a foul called, it looks like, on Tigas. That is a hard foul. Van Ness hit the ground very hard. Tigas was reached all the way over him. Van Ness holding his shoulder now. Tigas was reached all the way around him, just hanging onto him by his shoulder. The Kemper coach pleading that he flopped, but it sure didn't look like that, and they might get a technical foul here on Tigas. It looked pretty dirty when it was happening. Whether Van Ness flopped or not, we won't be able to tell. That's what the Kemper coach is trying to make his case to the ref here. But either way, it was a pretty dramatic foul, and Van Ness will head to the line. They're not going to get a technical foul. It will just be a normal shooting foul as Van Ness rolls in the first free throw. Glenwood crowd did not like that one. Van Ness hit the ground holding his shoulder. Looked like he was wincing in pain as he misses the second free throw long, but Stanislav gets the long rebound, puts it right back up off the glass, no good, and they're going to get Carr for a foul. They're not going to get Carr for a foul. They're going to get Tigas for a foul. So the referee pointed to Carr as if to say, Carr, you're shooting free throws. It looks like both of these coaches are a little upset with the communication here from the referees tonight. Especially this Kemper coach. He is not having what they're calling as the first free throw. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good here for Carr. 9 fouls on the Knights here in the second half, 6 on the Rams. 15 total fouls for all you math scholars out there. Long rebound there from Ryan Bloom off the missed free throw as he took it straight to the rack, cannot get it to go. Now a front up ahead pass here. Putney in the corner, can't get that one to fall. Rebound goes to Carr. Rams going to run the floor here. Now Carr slow things down. 22-point lead for Glenwood, under 7 minutes to go in the game. Stanislav, catch and shoot, no good. Rebound goes to Lapala. He puts that one up, and they're going to send him to the line, and that one's going to be on Putney. That's going to be a technical foul. It looks like they called it on Putney. I believe they called it on 31 Putney as Lapala misses the first free throw. Kemper coach trying to figure out who he takes out of the game here, as he's still pleading to the ref. He wanted an over and back on Lapala. So Lapala shoots the two technical foul shots. Now Carr will be shooting the free throws for the shot foul. So 4 free throws from the Rams. Dax Lapala missed both free throws as Carr goes 2 for 2. Gets the roll there on the second one, and now 2 free throws, and Glenwood will have the ball. So a big possession here for the Rams. 66-42 your score, a 24-point lead. Ref still trying to explain to this Kemper coach exactly what happened. Sean Minahan is your coach of the Knights, and he has been arguing with the refs all night. Some of it pretty warranted, I would believe, as Carr knocks down that free throw, or excuse me, the two-point jumper. 26-point lead for the Rams, trying to finish this one off. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the game. Baumhover stops and pivots, now kicks it out to Brinks. Brinks is going to take a long three, can't get that one to go. Lapala another rebound. He has been all over the boards tonight. Standing 6'3", he has been able to get down there pretty nicely as Hughes goes in hard, misses the lay-in. Stanislav the follow, gets that one to go. Now up ahead to Brinks. Long court pass. Brinks tried to get it to Berg there, and they're going to get a foul on Jack Hughes, I believe. 27 points for Christian Stanislav, 26 for Ryan Bloom, 14 for Zach Carr. So it seems as if that big three ends up shaking out every time they see the floor. The front end of the 1-and-1 is missed. Hughes can't hit on the three. Rebound goes to the Rams, and they're going to get a foul on the floor. So that is going to be foul number 12 on the Knights. Both teams were in foul trouble. The Rams were having to sub guys in and out in the first half because they were in foul trouble. And now the Knights having to do the same late in this game. 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Stanislav will be shooting two, and he hits the first one. Stanislav now 3 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. Trying to get that stroke back. He was pretty solid from the free throw line all year last year as the Rams made their run to a state championship, but this year he has struggled, as has the whole team, as he can't hit the second one there, and a rebound goes to Ryan Leaf. Offensive rebound, now a wide open three for Christian Stanislav, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Brinks the other way. Stanislav tried for the steal, Berg all by himself, and he throws down a one-handed jam. What a play there from Kyle Berg, all alone in the front court. Throws it down with one hand. Some serious hops there from Berg as Carr pulls up for three, and he gets that one to fall. So if there's any silver lining here for the Knights as they trail now by 30, it was that Berg dunk as he goes back up, and they're going to get a foul on Carr. And Berg will shoot two. So Kyle Berg all by himself in the front court took that one up with one hand and threw it down with some authority. That really got this Kemper crowd to their feet. Carr silences the crowd with a three on the other end. Now Berg will shoot two with 5:03 to go here in the game. First shot is good. 29-point lead now for Glenwood as they are well on their way to a third conference victory and a fourth straight overall victory as Berg hits the second one. 74-46 your score. 5 minutes to go here in the game. Pass is stolen away, intercepted there. Now a pass down low. Here's Berg, puts it up, can't get it to go. That hits the underside of the basket. Now here comes Lapala. Lapala to Carr. Carr off the glass, no good, and that one is going to be tipped out of bounds, and it will go to the Knights. So the Rams will win this game up 28 points with 4:40 to go here. Barring any chaotic comeback here, it looks as if they're on their way. They will have Atlantic Tuesday night here. Atlantic responsible for one of their only two losses on the season. The Rams traveled up to Atlantic and lost by 11, 85-74. One of the poorest defensive performances we've seen of the Rams the last few years. They followed that up with two straight games allowing less than 40. So that obviously sparks something in the Rams as they will be on their way to 4 wins since that loss in Atlantic. Berg back at the line, hits his first free throw. This Kemper team did beat Atlantic, but they did not have their leading scorer, Chase Molinax. Molinax is the second leading scorer in the Hawkeye 10 behind Stanislav. Atlantic was without him that night, and so Kemper was able to pull off a 12-point victory. Molinax dropped 30 points against Glenwood when they played back in early December. Now here comes Berg on another breakaway, gets down low to Baumhover, who lays it in. So an 8-0 run here for for Kemper. has cut the Glenwood lead to 24. 74-50 is your score. 4:07 to go here in the game. Kemper will fall to 2-3 in the conference on the season. The Rams will improve to 3-1. Stanislav goes up, and they're going to get a blocking foul here on Baumhover. So Glenwood, with that early loss to LC, counted towards their conference record, so that will be their lone conference loss so far. Lewis Central has dominated the conference. They're 6-0 in the Hawkeye 10. They're 8-2 in total. So the Titans with a firm lead in the Hawkeye 10 standings. Some teams have played 3 conference games. Some teams have played 6, anywhere between 2 and 6, really. It'll all shake out at the end of the year as some of these games, non-conference and conference, are really spread out throughout the schedule as Baumhover goes straight to the rack and scores. 10-0 run here for Kemper. 3:40 to go in the game. 22-point lead for the Rams. 74-52 is your score. Hughes passes up a 3. Now gets double teamed in the corner. Gets it down low to Lapala. Lapala catches it, puts it on the floor, finds Stanislav. Stanislav up off the glass and in. They don't have Stanislav's number up there, but I think he has over 30 points right now. They have Bloom, who has 26, as another foul is called on the Rams. So there has been well over 20 fouls called in the second half in total, as Baumhover is long on the first free throw. So Van Ness checks in the game for Stanislav as he comes out. Unofficially, Stanislav has 31 points, I believe it was, before they took his name off the board. The second free throw rolls around and it falls. So 76-53 is your score. 3:16 to go here in the game. Bloom drives, lost it. Gets it up ahead to Berg. Berg one-on-one with Hughes, makes a move, puts it up off the glass, and cannot get it to go. But that one will send him to the line for 2 points. So Lewis Central stands at 6-0 going into the night. They lead the Hawkeye 10. Denison and Glenwood both tied at 2-1 apiece. Glenwood beat Denison here by 23 points about 3 weeks ago, but that one did not count towards conference record, so their conference game will be at Denison. Lewis Central also lost to Denison, but that one did not count towards conference record either, so that's why the Titans are unbeaten in the conference so far, as Berg misses both free throws. Van Ness comes down with the rebound, and the Rams are going the other way. So Glenwood will try to claw back into the top of the Hawkeye 10 standings. They have some work to do if they want to catch the Titans. Hughes passes up a 3, and he's going to be called for a travel as he tried to drive the baseline. 2:53 to go here in this game. 76-53 your score. Glenwood with the lead on their way to their 7th win of the season. They will host Atlantic Tuesday, and then they will travel to the Mid-America Center for the MAC shootout against St. Albert a week from tonight. They defeated St. Albert by 18 points on the road 3 weeks ago. As a nice move there off the glass there from Baumhover. Ram lead cut to 21 points, 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. Lapala comes up the floor, 3-on-2, pass to Van Ness on the baseline. Van Ness looking for anybody, now kicks it back out to Lapala, who gathers the ball. Lapala gets it over to Bloom. Bloom a wide open 3 from the wing and knocks it down. Ryan Bloom, 29 points on the night. He and Stanislav have lit up the scoreboard so far in this game, as Baumhover puts it up and gets the foul. So the reserves look like they are ready to check in as they come to the scoring table. Jimbalvo, who I wouldn't necessarily call a reserve, he does get some minutes on the varsity squad as he checks in along with Palmer, Dylan Sondag, Nate Hughes, and Ben Hughes. So 3 Hugheses on this varsity roster for the Rams. There's 2 on the girls roster. Very prominent name here in this Glenwood basketball program, as Jimbalvo is going to kick it out to Sondag. Sondag Hughes, long three, and Hughes knocks it down. Ben Hughes, a long three right in front of the student section, and they love that one. 82-57 your score. Under 2 minutes to go here in the game. So a foul called there. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors once again: Barrett Auto Center, Best Finish Auto, Sharp Street Groomers, Glenwood State Bank, Marty Stavas State Farm, Jim Hughes Real Estate, El Porton Mexican Grill, A-Strope Insurance Services, and Glenwood Home Services. We appreciate all the support from those businesses. We could not bring you this game tonight without their help. Both free throws are good there for Kemper, as the Rams, just a formality at this point, trying to close out their third conference win of the season, as Dylan Sondag hits a nice little runner on the baseline to extend that Glenwood lead to 25. And now Baumhover goes in wildly, somehow gets that shot to fall, and they're going to get a foul on Justin Gimbalvo. So Baumhover will go to the line for an and one. Still calling fouls here late in this game. I would say the counter stops at 10, but I'd say we're nearing 30 fouls here in this second half. At one point it was 13 and 10, and we've had quite a few since then. So a lot of whistles, a lot of sloppy contact here from both teams tonight. Cole Uhlenkamp will check in now for the Knights. Palmer brings it up the floor, gets it over to Hughes. Nate Hughes pulls up for three. Can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to McCarty. 1 minute to go here in this game. 84-62 is your score. Glenwood with the lead. That one knocked away there and stolen by Ben Hughes. So your leading scorers tonight, I believe Stanislav finished with 31 points. I didn't get a look at his total before they took his name off the board. Ryan Bloom finished with 29. Bloom was red hot from the three-point line. Absolutely red hot. Both of those guys will earn our Barrett Auto Center players of the game. A fantastic night for both guys, and a nice work from Bloom to kind of get his mojo going again. He's sort of struggled in the scoring column the last couple games, and not necessarily struggled, but scored less than you would have expected him to do. But tonight he drops 29 points and leads the Rams to this victory. So it will be a dribble out here for Glenwood unless they try to score, as Gimbalvo pulls up for three. Can't get that one to fall. Kemper coming the other way. 10 seconds left on the clock. Now here's a long three, and that one is no good, and that is going to do it, folks. So your final score here from Glenwood: the Glenwood Rams 84, the Kemper Knights 62. The Rams come away with their 7th victory overall on the season, their 3rd conference victory, as that one counts towards the Hawkeye 10 record. Again, your final score 84-62. The Rams with the win. Christian Stanislav and Ryan Bloom are players of the game. They combined for 60 points together. A great performance from both of those guys to earn our Barrett Auto Center player of the game. The Rams will be back in action Tuesday night here at home. It will be a big one, trying to avenge their loss to Atlantic in a conference battle with the Trojans. It'll be a boy-girl doubleheader. We'll have that one live on GlenwoodSports.com. So once again, your final score here from Glenwood: the Rams 84, the Knights 62. Thanks for tuning in. This was Ram Basketball on GlenwoodSports.com.